Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. I pray you all have the amazing day that you give to all of us every day. Rickey, I can't wait till November 10th. Coming to Friendship West, Rickey Smiley. Can't wait. Listen, Rick, today's song is, of course, by Fred Hammond, This Is the Day. And, of course, Rickey, every single morning you say, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That's what this song is based on, that powerful passage that gets your day off to a great start. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. We rejoice, number one, because of the fact that God has given us another day. When God gives you another day, that means you have another chance. When God gives you another day, it means that God has not given up on you. God is not done with you. God is still moving in your life, and so you rejoice for the fact that God has given you another day. But wait, it's not just God giving you another day. It's a day the Lord has made, meaning God is in the process of making something out of you and out of this day. I love that right there because it lets me know that God is up to something. Even when life gets me down and people drag me down, God is up to something. And since God is up to something, here's the word: God will have the last word. And since God has the last word, I'm going to go ahead and give God praise. I'm going to go ahead and just celebrate in anticipation of another day that God has made. And so I'm going to rejoice and be glad in it. Y'all have a blessed day. Love you so much.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 after the hour. Y'all front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Attorneys for two former Memphis police officers convicted of obstruction in the beating death of Tyree Nichols filed motions for acquittal on Friday, both arguing that the government failed to prove and charge during the federal trial. When pressed for a statement, lawyers for former officers Tadarius Bean and Justice Justin Smith told ABC News that the motion speaks for itself. ABC News also reached out to the U.S. Department of Justice, but requests for comment were not immediately returned. In other news, Bath and Body Works is apologizing for selling a candle with packaging that some people said looked like Ku Klux Klan hoods. Ooh. The 3-wick candle was called Snowed In and briefly appeared on the company's website for purchase. It was quickly pulled off the website once the issue was brought to Bath and Body Works' attention. Now, the image of the packaging was supposed to convey a snowflake cut out of paper, but the outer edges of the snowflake were white and cone-shaped with 2 holes cut out near the center. So it looked like a...
Ooh.
Welcome to America.
Hood, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so they took that off the shelf. Lastly, yesterday we were talking about robots taking over. Here's a real example. Robot vacuums in multiple U.S. cities were hacked in the space of a few days, with the attacker physically controlling them and yelling obscenities through their onboard speakers. Yes, a man was sitting in his living room with his son, and all of a sudden he saw someone accessing his vacuum remotely and yelling racist obscenities loud and clear right in front of his son. So it's a real thing, y'all. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What it do, Maria? Buffalo Bills beat the New York Jets last night. Monday Night Football, 23-20. Pretty solid game of entertainment. It is what it is. And LeBron James has set a boundary with reporters. He said, listen, he will not speak for his son, Bronny. If you want to ask him a question or you want to know something about him, he's a grown man. Ask him.
Okay.
I love it, man. It is what it is. And Miami Dolphin quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is expected to make a return and play again this season in 2024. If y'all don't know, he suffered another concussion, which sidelined him. This is like the third or fourth one over the last couple of years. listen, Tua needs to retire, man. Come on, man. You got kids. You don't want to be, 40 years old and not knowing where you are and dealing with all this CTE and these brain aneurysms and stuff, man. Just go ahead and chill, man.
Or die. How about that?
I know you love the game, Tua,
Yeah.
but this is probably the smartest thing to do. So it's my quick thoughts on that right there. Brad, you got the hot spot coming up next.
Yes, I do. Coming up next in the hot spot, 6 more new lawsuits. Up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Best.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. Hey, it's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, 6 more people filed lawsuits against Diddy alleging he sexually assaulted them. The lawsuits were filed on behalf of 4 men and 2 women identified only as Jane Doe or John Doe. Among the 6 is a man who alleges that he was 16 years old when Diddy molested him at one of his infamous home white parties in 1998. The man, who was an aspiring musician, says Diddy fondled his genitals after telling him to drop his pants and then asked, "Don't you want to break into the business?" The suits accused Diddy of attacks in a range of other places in addition to his parties, including at hotels and photo shoots between 1995 and 2021. Macy's department store and the Marriott hotel chain were named as co-defendants in the alleged Macy's attack in New York City. A man who worked for Echo Clothing in 2008 says Diddy forced him to perform oral sex in a stockroom after one of his bodyguards pistol whipped him. A male security guard at one of Diddy's home parties in 2006 alleges that he was given a laced drink and pushed him into a van where Diddy raped him. One of Diddy's attorneys fired back, "No matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone." Moving on, Meg Thee Stallion announced a new documentary film, In Her Words, which is due to stream exclusively on Amazon Prime Video on October 31st. The film will cover her rise to fame and her constant evolution as an artist. According to a press release, Meg Thee Stallion, In Her Words, offers unprecedented access to the multifaceted woman behind the persona. Follow the Houston native's journey on the road to stardom as she tenaciously navigates fame, grief, pressure, and success. The documentary unpacks Megan's most vulnerable moments in a powerful way that allows fans to meet the real Megan Pete. That's gonna be good. You stupid. In other news, y'all, R. Kelly's daughter Buku Abi has accused the singer of sexually abusing her as a child. Abi shared in the new documentary, R. Kelly's Karma, A Daughter's Journey, that her father abused her, but she didn't want to believe it because he was her everything. She says she woke up to her father touching her while she pretended to be asleep when she was just 10 years old. After telling her mom what happened, she didn't go to Kelly's house anymore. Abi said they did file a complaint with the police, but they weren't able to prosecute because she had waited too long to say anything.
That is just sick.
Kelly's attorney said he vehemently denies the allegations. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord.
That's sick.
That is sick.
And it happens a lot more than people would think.
And this child is not lying. She's not lying.
Yeah,
right?
your dad. I mean, you can't trust your dad. That's the first person you love and trust.
Yeah, and she
Your
said it was
dad.
her everything, and she didn't want to believe it herself.
Oh my God.
That's what I said. And she's such a sweet girl. I love her. She's so sweet. Such a sweet soul, and she sings, and she's very artistic, and man, I hate it. That's just so sad. I mean,
Well, I hope they got an empty prison cell for me, because if you touch one of my daughters, that's exactly where I'm gonna have to go.
and
I said right here, I'm gonna take your life. I'm gonna unalive you. Touch my daughter.
It's
Please.
My goodness.
Try it.
And I just feel bad because I know, like what could she do?
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody waking up saying no stuff like that.
Yeah, she
just out of their sleep, you know?
Yeah, she's probably, and this is probably therapy for her to be able to finally get it out and get it off of her chest and out of her system, you know? Oh,
Your
my
own
goodness.
daughter. Your own daughter now.
Oh, that just made me sick to
you
my
out here
stomach.
famous singer, you could go out here and
Anybody.
women line up paying money to see you. You got to go home and touch your daughter. Your pride and joy, what you working for. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll be in jail. I'll be under the damn jail.
Yeah.
I just, huh?
Sending love out to her and her mom,
Absolutely.
Drea. I'm sure they went through a whole lot. And Drea, I think Drea has some type of documentary coming out too. So,
and anybody else that's been molested or sexually assaulted by someone, that is just absolutely sad.
It is.
Sexually assaulted for a record deal and got to do this, got to do that, just trying to put food on your table.
Yeah.
Somebody found a way to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is
I ain't
crazy.
never looked at an intern and all these years in radio, all these young people that came up here and worked, ain't the thought never crossed.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting.
It is.
If you can't be a big brother or a father figure or
Right.
a mentor to
Right.
some of these young people that coming up here just trying to have a career, then what you in the business for?
They looking up to you. Like, why would you do that?
So damn sick.
Oh, my goodness.
And
All right.
I done seen people in this industry do that to young people. Young people won't talk to them and won't give them no play. Then now they ain't got no job and blackball their career because they won't sleep. All the women out here in the clubs, you can go and holler. You got to holler at somebody at the rate. Man, please.
Yeah.
Miss me with that. That's why I'm not popular among some of the people in the industry because I be seeing through that stuff and I don't play that and I don't like it and I don't like them and I still don't like them and they know who they are.
And I don't blame you, and I don't either. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but why don't you hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Well, Ricky, today is Global Hand Washing Day, and in a poll, 89% of Americans say they wash their hands after using a public restroom, and some of them are probably disgusted watching the other 11% just walk on out the door. So that got us thinking, what's something that instantly disgusts you? There's a list online, and people are debating which things are the worst and which things aren't that big of a deal. Number 1, cockroaches. Number 2, dirty socks. Number 3, people who mistreat others as inferior, including service workers and children. 4, seeing someone talking and chewing with their mouth open. 5,
that is so nasty.
Ain't that nasty? Seeing
That
or
is
hearing
so nasty.
Gary.
Gary.
Seeing or hearing somebody vomit. 6, a disgusting body odor. 7, long toenails or crusty feet, Gary.
That
and
is real
8,
nasty.
children. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that I tell you what, that's nasty. The bathroom sink that you wash your hands at the public bathroom.
Yep, it sure is.
You think that damn stall nasty? Go over to that damn sink and wonder why I walk my ass up out of there. But I got me some little wipes that I wipe my hands with and some little hand sanitizer. But I don't go to those sinks. Then you got the towel. To feel like the towels be nasty.
Yeah,
and then the sink and then the damn door handle to get out the bathroom. That's probably the nastiest thing in there is the door handle to pull the door open.
After you clean your hands.
After.
Right. So I pull my sleeve down and open the door with my sleeve.
I just go into the ones where they just got the little walkway where you just walk in and it ain't no doors.
You got to close the door, though.
I don't expect much out of public restrooms, but I get creeped out if you got a nasty bathroom in the house.
Yeah.
And
I hate a nasty microwave.
I can't deal. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, if the food pop up at the top, y'all, even if it's low on the bottom, get down there and clean it out, because don't nobody want that nasty. Oh, I can't stand that. Lord help me.
Ooh, that's that radio station in Orlando, that damn microwave.
I was about to say, you see those at the radio station.
Yes. Just don't clean up after themselves. Clean up after yourself if your food pop all over. Cover it up. Put a napkin over it. It's easy.
I don't like to see men's feet.
Men feet?
Yeah,
like dudes who be in the airport with slides on and they feet out like that. That just
like cover them things up, dog.
Yeah, put a footy on, bro.
Y'all remember that morning Eva came in here and turned that microwave inside out and cleaned it? and I don't know, that just grew on me. Now I can't stand a disgusting microwave. Like that.
Me
it's
neither.
like microwave growing fungus on the inside.
I can't take it.
And stuff, and you don't want to warm up no coffee in there. You don't want to warm up nothing.
That
doggone talking and chewing with food in your mouth, that just got me, man.
And then
laughing.
There be older black men like to bite off something and then come talk in your face and be talking loud at a football game with all that food in your mouth and they be spitting on you.
Food flying out their mouth. Ooh. I will walk away in the middle of the sentence. Don't talk to me.
Concentrate on what they saying. Big ass cornflake flying at your nose.
I'm talking to one of my cousin friends. He talk faster than him. He gonna walk up and introduce himself. Charles Johnson, man. Everybody around here call me Bombinicious, though. Everybody around here call me Bombinicious. It's fine. You call me that. Everybody call you Bombinicious. Yeah, everybody in the whole city call me Bombinicious. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. So all week long, my ass talking about, Bombinicious, what up, boy? Hey, Bombinicious, run to the store, grab some beer, come on back. My cousin said, what you calling him? Bombinicious. He said, everybody call him Bombinicious. It's all right for me to call him that. Like, nah, man, his name's CJ. He's saying you could call me by my initials. That's what he's saying.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Pharrell Williams is speaking out, y'all. He's saying, y'all, that writing the Grammy award-winning song Happy broke him. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Pharrell said that the song Happy took him to a dark place. Now, during a recent interview with a radio personality, Pharrell opened up, y'all, about the struggles that came with writing that 2013 song. He said, as you may already know, he said, Happy for the sound, he wrote it for the soundtrack Despicable Me 2. Now, after noting, y'all, how the song was more about commission, he said, and not so much for him deciding to write about being happy, he talked about that. He said, quote, when it's a commission, which I guess a commission is something that they do for music or whatever. He said, when it's a commission, he said, God, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, is kind of like, well, did you do this? Was this your idea? You didn't wake up one morning and decide that you were going to make a song about an emotion. And he also went on to know that he submitted y'all 9 songs and was told no several times, y'all, for the studio. They told him no, I guess, but Happy must have been that song that they wanted to hear, whatever. But I'm still trying to understand it, though. Why would it be, he said it wasn't something that he just really wanted. It was commission, and I'm still trying to find out what commission was. But nevertheless, he wrote the song. He said, broken, what have you. Now he's doing great things, and honey, he's a big creative director for Louis Vuitton. So honey, I guess he don't need to write no more music now, as long as he's doing all this wonderful stuff for Louis Vuitton. So kudos out to Mr. Pharrell Williams. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Now, Ricky, this is something that you might want to hear. Soulja Boy, y'all, is retracting what he said. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Soulja Boy is walking back, y'all, his statement, honey. Golly.
What you saying?
My computer. They say he's walking back his statement being the first rapper to fly an airplane. Now, on October 13th, Soulja Boy shared a video, y'all, on Instagram of himself, y'all, flying an airplane, captioning it, I was the first rapper to fly an airplane. He said he was the first. But however, his words didn't go unnoticed, y'all, because rapper Ludacris quickly chimed in with, y'all, a thinking face emoji, prompting a deeper dive into the facts. Turns out, y'all, Ludacris actually flew an airplane back in 2021, as seen on his Instagram page. So, honey, so they say after realizing this, Soulja Boy responded to Ludacris' comment and admitted, you know what? I just saw your video. You did it first.
Yep. Well, ain't nothing wrong with being number 2.
No, but I mean, how they know they was the first rapper to fly an airplane?
Well, that's his thing. Soulja Boy always be like, I was the first to do this and I was the first to do that. If he was the first, he try to make sure. If he think he was the first, he make sure he let everybody know he was the first to do that. He been doing that for years.
Really?
That's like his little thing. I was the first one. Everybody doing it now, but I was the first one.
I wonder who was the first comic to fly.
Exactly.
The first,
well, we thought you had me and Brat stuck up in that airplane.
Gary was tearing my clothes off. He was so scared.
Yes, ma'am. I was horrified.
You look like you was scared too, Brat.
I did?
Yeah, you did. Both of y'all look like y'all was scared.
I was cool.
No, Brat was cool. She didn't want me to hold her.
Roxy, I told him I was just going to taxi. I wasn't going to.
Look kind of concerned.
Baby, that damn old airplane with shag carpet and still had ashtrays in it.
It was an old airplane, and it did have ashtrays in it.
I'm like, girl, get me down from here. There ain't no way. I want him to be the first.
As long as the engine what you should have been concerned about. That plane was perfect. It was an old model airplane with the little ashtrays in there, but the engine and the equipment and the
well, apparently it wasn't so bad. Y'all talking about it, so
yeah, we here.
Y'all here to talk about it. So
y'all
it wasn't
landed
so bad.
good.
It was so bad because I didn't know how we was gonna make it through. Honey, I was so bad, I was horrified. I'm like, hell. And he talking about we just going down the tarway, what you call it?
The runway.
The runway. Hey, we up in the sky. No, honey,
I kind of enjoyed it once we got up there. Like
I enjoyed it once we got down.
So,
So there you go, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is pencil point. On the high end, you say pencil point, and on the low end, just say beautiful dark gray. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with a T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, big shout out to 1021 The Bill, Nashville, Tennessee. Good morning to y'all. What's up? Let's go.
Here we go. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. You up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hey, this is the one that's calling to wake up all my people in Saginaw, Michigan. Hey, wake up.
Good morning, this is Alexia calling from Greenville, South Carolina. I just want to give a wake-up call to my fiance, James. I see you in 4 days. Wake up. This is Shelby calling from Columbia. I want to wake up my son, Malik, and everybody else in the Tri-Town area. Wake up.
My name is Britt. I'm calling from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It is my 30th birthday today. Good morning. Wake up. Happy homecoming, Southern University.
If you listening on your radio. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Let them know then. Where you at Richmond? Wake up. Where you at Little Rock? Wake up. Little Rock. Tulsa? Wake up. Come on, Flint. Wake up. In Toledo. Wake up. Let's go. Des Moines. Wake up.
Appreciate you, Brat.
You're welcome, Rickey.
All right, Beyonce, Alowishus, what you got coming up?
If you thought AI changed the game, man, listen, talking in your dreams, it's a reality. I got all the details coming up next. Techie Tuesday right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It is about that time for Techie Tuesday. We got the one and only Beyonce Alowishus joining us this morning. What's up?
Well, it's something out of a movie, with between iRobot and Inception. Now, earlier this week, of course, everyone's been talking about Tesla and the new Optimus robot, right? Well, they were so amazed when they did this big reveal of the robo-taxis. How many of you guys would let your kids ride in a robot? Because you're always running. You're always trying to get your kids out into events. Would you put your kids in a robotic taxi?
No.
Not without me.
Absolutely not.
No.
I wouldn't even get in one.
Well, and that's what they're trying to say is that this is going to be, you can't have like a kid's Uber because you can't trust people, driving your kids. So this is what Elon Musk and them are trying to do now is like, hey, this is a safer version. It's a robo-taxi. You can get around. Now, of course, there's always some quirks. I really don't see this being out there for, at least another 4 to 5 years safely, but they are out there, especially on the West Coast. Something other this big, of course, Optimus, the robot, actually. Now, it was out there serving drinks. Not sure if you saw the video that 2 Chainz put out there, but he was at the event. The robot talked to him. Of course, the robots were serving drinks. They were at the bar. Now, it looked amazing. When you saw it, you're like, oh, this is just too good to be true. Well, it was. The robots aren't really there. They were not completely autonomous. That means like, running by themselves. They had engineers and operators that were on the side with remote controls. But Elon Musk is saying that this reality is only maybe 2 years away, and he's going to start selling these robots between 20 and 30,000 and expects every single home to have one, and they're going to make $38 billion allegedly, according to Musk.
What all the robots going to do, Beyonce?
They want them to fold clothes, wake up, cook breakfast, make your coffee, clean the house, mop the floor. Like, it really the Jetsons, remember, what was her name? Betty?
Yep.
Judy. They wanted to be like Judy in the Jetsons. And again, it's TV and movies coming to life, right? iRobot.
Just fold the clothes. If I can get a robot to just fold them down, I don't mind watching them dry, but I hate folding some damn clothes. I do them socks right quick, but them damn towels, ooh, God.
It drives me crazy.
Folding clothes.
I like folding clothes. It's relaxing.
Me too.
Ooh.
I don't want to hang them up. Half my bed is like clean clothes,
yes,
semi-folded.
My drive stay with them, honey.
Also, real quick, so have you ever seen the movie Inception? It's kind of like where they get put in this deep sleep and then they have to go meet each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so this company called REM Space, REM. Now, if you don't know what REM is, this is when you go to sleep, and it's called rapid eye movement. This is when you get to the dream part of your dreams. Well, they have now successfully successfully put 2 people asleep, and they have been able to communicate with each other. And what they're saying is that now, so what they did is they put the people asleep. They gave one person a message. The person went into this dream world. They left the message in the server in the dream world. And say I left it. Then Maria goes to sleep. Maria then goes to the dream world. She receives the message. So they're saying this is going to be the new technology that's going to be just as big, if not bigger than AI, to be able to put people to sleep and communicate in another alternate world.
I don't need all that.
Yeah, you done dream with your wife and she done cheated on you in the dream and y'all wake up, we got to get a divorce. Hell no.
I already deal with that. If my wife dream I did something in her sleep, she be mad when we wake up.
Oh, yeah.
And every wife has had that dream. Or some kind of
wake up with an attitude.
But see, that's the thing. You'll be able to feel it. It'll feel like reality. It'll feel like pleasure and so much more. So even spyware, even when you even go to the upper level about crime and everything. So again, more technology is coming out. It is kind of scary. It's cool and scary at the same time. It's a double-edged sword. But for all this and more, you can follow me at Beyonce ATL. I will keep you updated.
Especially,
yeah.
How's AI gonna cut into the strip club industry?
I don't know how it's gonna work in the strip club industry. But these AI robots don't need to be doing, because they're gonna make the black AI robots. She check your phone. She gonna know. She gonna be asking you where you was and who was that girl who was looking at you when we walked into the thing. And unplug your ass. I'm about to unplug you. Pull that battery straight out your back.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Beyonce. How can you be reached again?
You can hit me up at Beyonce ATL.
There it is, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. And I'm just wondering right now why Black Tony ain't at work. Why?
I'm in at work because I'm on the phone right now calling you to tell you I'm in at work. That's why I'm in at. That's why I'm in there. Because I'm on the phone telling you that I'm in there. Because I got something going on right now, and I need to handle it. And then as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna try to get over there. I promise you that.
That's not how the employment. That's not how it goes. You can't.
That's on God.
But you can't put your job last, bro.
I ain't put my job last, but
twin.
Twin. Look, Shawty. I ain't put my job last, but I can't abandon my old folks.
What?
Who need me right now? My folks need me right now.
Okay, but listen,
my grandma got a big problem right now, and I got to handle this. As soon as I handle this,
the job put money in your pocket to help you with your situation with your grandma. You can't do it broke.
Listen, Shawty, ain't nobody trying to do all that, but you got to help me out, Shawty. You got to listen to what I'm trying to say, Shawty.
All right, now you can say all that during the interview. Now why you talking? You were aggressive during the interview.
Shawty, ain't nobody aggressive right now. I'm just saying, Shawty, you got to understand. You don't be understanding, Shawty. What you need, turn on the skate. What you need from me, understanding, Shawty. That's what you need to listen to right now, because you ain't got now.
So what's up?
Anyway, Shawty, my grandma, I got to go by CVS or Walgreens real quick and get her some of them floss toothpicks.
The what?
Them floss. She said to get her some of them green floss toothpicks.
Oh yeah, with the little thing that stick on the end.
Yeah, cause she was eating some green last night. They had the ham hots in them, and a couple of pieces of that meat got stuck in her back teeth, and she need to get it out because she like to chew it again. You know what I'm saying, Shawty?
What?
Yeah, you got to rechew that meat.
You know when you get that meat in your back teeth.
Yeah.
She want me to come over there and help her get it out so she can chew it up again, because you know it tastes good when you chew it again. Like when you eat some bacon, Shawty, that bacon gets stuck in your back teeth.
Yeah.
And then you pick it out with that little, and then you chew it again and swallow it. It'd be good.
You nibble it with your front teeth.
Yo, she need to do that. So I told her as soon as they open up, Shawty.
Okay, they open 24 hours.
Nah, not the one over there. Maybe the one where you live at. The one where she stay at ain't over 24 hours. Man, they ain't finna open the 24 hours. They be gonna got robbed. She stay in the hood, so they open up at 8 o'clock.
So you over there off of Martin Luther King?
Yeah,
Right, so what's the Walgreens hours off Martin Luther King? What's the hours?
They open at 8 o'clock or maybe 8:15
in the morning.
Yeah, I mean they supposed to open at 7:30, but all them black folk working on Saturday. Man, they don't.
So what time So just by not being so safe, where you at? What time they close?
They close about 7. Right when it get dark. Go over there. That when they run up in there.
And then what about when it start getting dark early?
They're going to close early.
What, around about 4?
They might close 5 o'clock.
So what they got to do with you not coming to work?
I don't forget, no.
Like, is it like a party or is it like a gathering? Okay, where we going? Do they have chairs? Because I'm not getting dressed up to just go stand. I'm not no stop sign. Are we going to somebody's house or the club? If it's the club, I'm not going to be able to go because that music be up too loud. Okay, so if I go, like, how long are we going to be there? Okay, wait, go back. You said it don't start until 11 p.m.? I don't even understand the concept of getting dressed to go get smoked on. Okay, well, who all going to be there? If Nikki is there, I'm probably not going to be able to come because, like, I've reached my capacity with Nikki. Like, well, I mean, if this is about dancing, like, we could dance at my house. I'm gonna drive my car. That way, when I get ready to go,
sir.
I can go. Okay, so
Yes,
everybody's
sir.
going over there to hang out. Okay, so don't nobody gotta go to work in the morning? Well, don't let what I feel stop you from doing what you want to do. Like, if you want to go, you go. But I don't even see it in my near future.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Christina Mackey, y'all. Does the name sound familiar? Well, it probably doesn't. Christina Mackey, y'all, is speaking out, honey. She said that God led her to Rick Ross. Now, last year, rapper Rick Ross and Christina Mackey's whirlwind romance, y'all, it puttered to a halt, y'all, after she began publicly, y'all, trashing his exes, honey. Now, Christina is claiming, y'all, that God hooked her up with Ross, honey, because he wanted her in Miami. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Rick Ross's ex, Christina Mackey, says God told her to date him to get her help, honey, to get her where she needs to be, honey. And a lot of people are attacking Christina, which I think is very sad, honey, that they attacking this woman, because if God told her and told them to get together, honey, that means God told them. So somebody said, girl, keep using God's name in the spirit of foolishness. He already took the bag you claim that he delivered you to, you dummy. And then somebody said, I sincerely doubt that God put these two together. Try again, girl. We know the cash, baby, caused you to give this ugly dude a second, third, and a fourth look. That is mean. Do y'all think God, can God hook people up? Do y'all know? Have God ever hooked y'all up? Any of y'all up with y'all mates or anything like that?
If you believe in God, you believe everything happens for a reason, and he does send things to you, whether it ends up good or bad. You're supposed to learn a lesson from it and thank him all the time.
Amen.
Well, that means so they should stop attacking Christina. Then if God led her to him and him to her, that means they are together.
Well, people gonna say what they gonna say anyway, Gary. You can't change that.
Yeah,
I wish God, the devil be hooking me up with people talking about, Rick, look at that ass, Rick, that ass, look at that ass, Rick. Go get a drink, Rick, look at that ass hanging out that bar student. I'm so tired of saying.
Use a lie, because you don't even be in clubs.
That's the first sign.
Used to.
No, I stopped going because Satan be in there telling me the wrong thing.
When that thing hanging off that bar stool, that's the first sign that is the devil. That ain't nothing but Satan.
Help us today, Jesus.
Nothing but Lucifer.
Rebuke you,
Lucifer.
Rebuke him, Lord.
Oh, my Lord. Moving on, honey. Other celebrity. Last week, y'all, they said music producer Dr. Dre was hit with a $10 million lawsuit from his former marriage counselor, Dr. Charles Sophie, accusing Dre, y'all, of sending violent threats, honey, in an ongoing campaign of harassment, y'all. Now, Dr. Sophie, honey, has been granted a temporary restraining order. Now, they're saying, according to the blast, the counselor approached the court, y'all, to force the rapper to stay 100 yards away from him and his 22-year-old son. Now, the doctor claimed, y'all, it became necessary for him to seek legal protection after the rapper threatened him, y'all, in text messages over the past 18 months. Now, Sophie noted, y'all, in his filing that he wants the producer to stop contacting him via any communication outlet, including phone, text, or email. He claimed, y'all, that the music mogul is well aware of where he lives and has been a visitor at his home in the past. Now, Sophie also stressed that he cannot guarantee his dog's safety from Dr. Dre's rap, and thus must stay away from them too. Now, with this fear, y'all, well spelled out there, saying that the judge granted temporary restraining. How he threatening his therapist? I mean, that divorce, him and his wife been divorced for a while now. She got her coins and stuff and whatever. But that goes to show you, maybe he really did, need the therapy, or maybe his poor wife was going through some poor thing. Bless her soul. Hopefully she'll be able to live comfortably, honey. She got her money and she knows what she needs to do. And now,
you need to stop.
And Dr. Dre, honey,
I can't.
you know, Dr. Dre just needs to, honey, go ahead with his beats and move on with his life, y'all. All right, my final story. Last month, B2K, oh my God, Brat, B2K boy band member Raz B, y'all announced that he was married and expecting his first child. Well, now over the weekend, guess what? He announced the birth of his son, y'all. He got a son now. Everybody's excited about it, honey. They said his son name is Versailles Carter Thornton, y'all. He's a beautiful baby boy. He said, our baby boy has arrived. He's healthy and doing great, and we're in awe of how amazing God is, feeling beyond blessed and grateful. Versailles Carter Thornton, y'all. He was born, and he weighed 8 pounds and 12 ounces.
Now, whose son is this?
Raz B. That's for the group he was in, B2K. So congratulations to him. Everybody's having children now, which is a good thing. Babies are blessings, they're saying. So congratulations to Raz B and his son Versailles. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is pencil point. On the high end, you say pencil point, and on the low end, you say beautiful dark gray. That's your color for today.
All right, that's awesome. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T this Tuesday morning.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
Now, a company that sells flavored whippets for cooking use has found a new fan base of Gen Z clout chasers on TikTok, and they're not exactly baking cakes, Brat.
Yeah, man. Galaxy Gas is a popular company that is known for selling whipped cream dispensers that contain nitrous oxide, a.k.a. laughing gas, which is intended to be used for food purposes only. However, youngsters are attempting to go viral by uploading videos of them inhaling the substance on TikTok. Now, inhaling nitrous oxide can cause lightheadedness, headaches, nausea, mild euphoria, and hallucinations, and prolonged use can cause people to develop depression, psychosis, memory loss, muscle spasm. What's tinnitus?
Ringing in your ears.
That inner ear thing. Yeah.
Really? Tinnitus and numbness. Why would somebody... Anyway, some people said that inhaling Galaxy Gas has put them in the hospital.
Yeah, the question is why. That's a good question, Brad. Galaxy Gas now has a warning on their website. It contains a disclaimer saying that it is unlawful for a person to purchase products containing nitrous oxide for any purpose not intended herein and legally authorized. So intentional misuse or inhalation of contents is prohibited and poses a serious health hazard.
Yeah, so this morning we have licensed therapist Spirit on to discuss how and why going viral on social media is causing the younger generation to do concerning things. Spirit, good morning. Happy to have you.
Good morning. Always happy to be here. Hey, family.
Hey. Yeah, we are so happy to have you this morning, and we've seen kids do crazy things like inhaling whippets, the false school shooting threats, all of the name, in the name of just going viral. So why is having a viral moment so addicted to our kids these days?
Well, it's not just these days. We just have to realize that it looks different now since it's online. But think about it. When we were kids, we did crazy things. That's why our parents always said, if your friends jump off a bridge, are you going to jump with them? We've always wanted to be accepted. We've always wanted to seek approval. And unfortunately, our minds are not developed enough as children to really understand the risks associated with these behaviors. And now more than ever online, it makes it almost deadly, some of the choices that we're making.
Oh, so can the consistent search for a viral moment cause anxiety and depression among kids? It's like, is clout itself considered a drug?
Well, listen, it is, and we're in the middle of a loneliness pandemic. Now more than ever, Ricky, people want to be connected, and the kids are only doing what us as the grown-ups are doing. How many of us are photographing every single moment looking for our viral moment? We're running for how many likes did we get on that post? Let me take 1,000 pictures in order to get just the right shot. Look what I'm eating. Look who I'm sitting next to. Look where I am. Look at me, look at me, look at me. So we are teaching our children, look at me is important. And unfortunately, they're willing to push to the limit because they want to be loved and adored by everyone.
Hey, Spirit, what do you got to say to, like, nowadays with social media, is you can monetize, you can make some money, you can earn a living. Is that something that you know, you don't want to teach your kids not to do it, but then again, you want to teach your kid to do it. It's a certain way to do it, right?
It's a certain way to do it, but you have to remember that children's brains are not fully developed. That prefrontal cortex that teaches them about morality, that teaches them about their mortality, what they see is jokes and fun. And nowadays, with AI and with editing and all of the filters, it's hard for them to distinguish between what's real and what is not real. And so for them, they don't realize that the things that they're doing, other people are not risking themselves in the same way. It all looks very real to them, and they just want to be a part of the movement.
Wow. And you know what?
They don't want to be left out.
Right. And you know what, Spirit? It's not just limited to kids. We were just talking the other day about Ari Lennox. I don't know if you saw her post, how she was talking about her addiction to social media and how she just needed to free herself from it because she felt like it was, you know, almost at the point to where it was controlling her life. What does healthy social media hygiene, if you will, what does that look like? Because, you know, it can be helpful and it can be positive, but it can also take over our lives. So what does that balance look like?
The balance looks like, are you living the very best life and your social media enhances it? Is when you walk away from your social media usage, do you feel better or do you feel like, man, I got to step my game up? Man, everybody is living a better life than me. Does it make you feel worse? Does it take away from your time with your family, with your job, with your productivity? Have you curated platforms that inspire, that uplift, that educate, and that make you feel like a part of a healthy community? Or is it contributing to your sense of depression or loneliness or anxiety?
Yeah, Spirit is just it's so hard to understand. I just real protective. That's why we just I made a video yesterday with us, me and the babies outside playing or whatever. I don't do that iPad thing. You can't bring it to the kitchen, at the kitchen table. You can't have it all the time in the car. We're gonna listen to soft rock. Them kids in the back seat singing Steely Dan and the Eagles and learning songs and all of that kind of stuff. I just really just kind of go old school. You know, you can let them watch. I let them watch the iPad and stuff sometimes, but I just don't want them addicted to electronics because, you know, just to build them up, to get them built up so they know who they are before they get introduced to that. So they'll have a good balance and keeping kids in sports and things to keep their minds occupied. So that iPad and that phone with everything in it, even porn, everything in it.
There's everything there, Ricky, which is why I tell parents, you know, if there was 3 quick tips that I could give adults, and not just parents, but people who are stewards of children, if there were 3 quick tips in order to protect kids, the first thing is, to your point, open communication and education. We need to regularly, and the key is to regularly be talking to our kids about online safety, about potential risks of social media challenges so that they understand what it is that they're doing, what's safe and what's not. We need to be monitoring their social media, knowing what those privacy settings are, recognizing that you have parental controls that are available to you in order to monitor and protect your kids from those dangerous challenges. And then we got to encourage critical thinking. We have to be talking to our kids about these challenges, knowing what's out there. Ask them, is it safe? Ask them what could go wrong. Ask them, are they ready for those kinds of consequences, to really help them think. And it's hard because as parents, we're so overwhelmed trying to get through the day that we sometimes forget to take care of what's most important to us, which is our children. We have to stay plugged in, we have to stay present, and we have to keep talking to them so we are the primary voice that they hear and trust.
Whew. Man, so Spirit, let everybody know how, like, if they need some help, is there a 1-800 helpline?
Well, most of these places, Ricky, most of them have parenting places and guidance. So if you go to, like, Meta, they offer a parent portal. If you go to TikTok, they have a family pairing, so you can follow and link your account to your kids' account. YouTube Kids, they have a family and safety resource. And even if you don't go to a platform-specific resource, you can go to some place like Common Sense Media. And there's tools, there's tips, there's reviews, there's recommendations. They walk you through for how to manage your kids' media consumption. And I will tell you that managing your kids' media consumption is the number one way to keep your kids safe, because if they know that you are watching, they move differently.
Man,
the hard part is making sure they don't get those private accounts or those false burner accounts.
Right.
Monitor and know what your kids are doing.
Spirit, thank you so much. I had watched that iPad so much, I dreamed that I was at Ruth Chris Steakhouse with a chick that looked like Rocky Dennis in the face from that HBO special. Spirit, thank you. Spirit, thank you so much.
Not Rocky Dennis.
Rocky Dennis, I cannot. Watch that history when you're watching everything. Watch the history, even the deleted. And if you need more tips, if I can help, I'm Talk 2 Spirit everywhere. It's Talk the number 2 Spirit, or you can call us at the office, 888-718-2T2S.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for Paternity Test Tuesday. Paternity Test Tuesday. Yeah, everybody sit up straight, wake up for this, because this is a good one. It's that time of the week. So excited about the Magic City Classic events. Let everybody know in Birmingham, karaoke is Tuesday and Thursday. Don't call my phone. Don't inbox me. Nothing. You heard it right here. Call the Stardome. We're going to have a karaoke night. And October the 19th, we'll be at the Cobb Energy Center. That's this Saturday. But more importantly, you can't have an event on October the 19th at the Cobb Theater if you don't know who your mom and your daddy is. That's why we have a Paternity Test Tuesday.
See what you did there, dog.
Yeah, you see I threw that thing in there, boy. That's how them preachers be doing. That's how Bishop Jamal Bryant be bringing that thing in like that. Look. So this morning we got the mom. The mom name is Portia. She's 34. Portia, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone.
All right. Happy to have you this morning. And Matt, what's up? Your real name is that Mathis or Matthias?
Matthias, I think.
Matthias?
Yeah, Matthias. Yeah, Matthias.
Is he there?
Hello?
Matthias?
It's Matt.
Good morning.
Matt.
Good morning.
What up, Matt? How you feel? You 29.
Yeah. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to everybody. Hopefully
Happy to
everybody's
have
well.
you. And what's the baby name? Michonne? Is that
Michonne? Yeah. Michonne.
Michonne.
All right, so Brat, why does Matt feel like he needs a paternity test?
Well, Ricky, Portia and Matt have been together since she was 29 and was working as a bartender at a popular Atlanta nightclub. Matt was a regular customer that pushed up on her, and they started dating. You know, the relationship started off on a lie because he told her that he was 2 years older than he really was. They moved in together within about 4 months because he was living with his sister, and she put him out after he got into a fight with her boyfriend. Now, Portia got pregnant within a year. They're here today because Matt feels like there's a question of paternity because they had about a 2-month break where she smashed his play cousin Terry.
Oh.
Now, according to him, Terry and Matt hung out a lot, and that's how he got close to Portia as well. Now, Terry was there as emotional support for Portia when Matt had moved out. The crazy thing is Matt always felt like Terry was gay, or at least on the DL. Now, one night while they was both drunk, Terry admitted to Matt that not only was he bi, but that he had smashed Portia one time while they were drinking, and she was super emotional.
Oh, remember.
He said it confirmed for him that he definitely did not like being with women, but they agreed just to keep it a secret. Then a couple of months later, she discovered she was pregnant. And her and Matt had gotten back together. So this is how they ended up here today.
Oh, man.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That's a whole lot, man.
Ooh, Lord.
Tangle web wee wee.
What?
So wait a minute, y'all got drunk and Terry admitted to Matt that not only he wait a minute, where did you read that?
He smashed.
Yeah, he admitted
Not only that he smashed, he was bisexual as well.
He like peanut butter and jelly.
Matt.
So Matt, you still wanted to go back even after you found that out?
They got back together.
Yeah, because, you got to understand, I did lie to her in the beginning, so maybe this was my karma, but at the same time, that's still my play cousin. So,
yeah.
What do you say you do, hair?
Yeah.
Who Terry?
And just for go ahead. Just for the white people listening, play cousin is a term that black people use for somebody that we close to, but we ain't got really related.
Oh, Lord. So how you feel about her getting pregnant and having a baby?
I mean, at first I was excited, but, the thoughts of it not being mine, that's a real thing. This is a real situation. So I forgave her for the fact that she got it in with my play cousin, but at the same time, there is a possibility this child isn't mine. So we're going to get to the nitty.
Brad, I'm confused. Wait a minute. What am I missing?
So this isn't Terry. Terry's the guy that she cheated with who likes both sides.
Yeah.
This is the original boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah. But Matt and her got the original boyfriend and her, who was Matt, who we're talking to right now, they got back together after she slept with Terry, who admitted that he was bisexual.
Yeah, so he's no longer.
Oh, so Terry fixed hair, not Matt.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, no, Matt worked at UPS or something.
Terry
And he's saying they still cool.
Yeah.
They all still cool.
They didn't say he was Gary. He just
what?
He on the DL.
Made love to her with some ballet shoes on.
Like wheat bread and white
They
bread.
had unprotected sex, so all y'all need to get checked out.
All right, so coming up, we're going to have the test results. Is he the father? Find out next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, it's Paternity Test Tuesday, y'all, and we are back with Mom Portia, who is 34, and Dad Matthias, who is 29, and the baby Mashawn, who is 2 years old.
There you go.
Brat, can you give us a rundown of what happened again?
Well, child, if you really want,
baby.
Oh my God.
Okay, so they met at the bar, right?
They've been together since she was 29. They met at the bar. Matt pushed up on her. They started dating. They moved in together. They within 4 months, he was living with his sister. The sister put him out because he had a fight with her boyfriend. Portia got pregnant. Matt feels like there's a question of paternity because during their break, his play cousin Terry smashed, who's also Terry's also bisexual, and he's not sure who the daddy is. He wants a paternity test.
You done hit the hairdresser.
Yeah.
Oh, and now they back together.
Yeah, that part.
That part.
Wait, was she back with the dude or the dude that do her hair?
She back with Matt.
Yeah.
Matt, okay.
Right. Matt is who
Matt,
she was originally with.
She didn't hit the hairdresser, though.
Yes. And then he still got back with her.
Who said he do hair?
What's the name did?
Oh, he do hair?
I didn't say he do hair. Ricky said
somebody said he did hair.
Oh, no.
I think that's a stereotype.
You said he did hair.
No, let's not go down that road.
Wait a minute, let me go back and read it. Somebody said something about he did hair.
No.
You pull that out your
That's
subconscious
you who added
mind.
that.
No, he don't. No.
I'm not saying all people like that do hair, but I just, because they be real close with their hairdressing.
But you did say he wore ballet shoes, right?
Yeah, then I think he tore it up with some ballet shoes on and them little tights.
Matt always felt like Terry was gay.
Like the Nutcracker.
No, Terry not all the way. He not all the way on that team. He play offense and defense.
He play free safety.
Yeah.
and wide receiver. All right, so we got results right here.
He got ballet shoe cleats
over. And then beat it up and did while doing a hair.
So Matt, are you ready to find out? You and Portia, are you ready to find out whether you or Terry are the father?
Rock, both
We are ready.
Hey Matt, and let me ask you this. Matt, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. So you find out that Terry is indeed the father, or that you're not the father, then how you gonna handle that? What's gonna be your move?
I mean, my move is to move on. Kind of like how Maya said, but
wow.
Hopefully we won't have to make it to that point.
Oh, okay. But y'all are together now, though, right?
At the moment.
Oh, okay. All right, well, let's get to it.
I mean, you might be a good dad for the baby. You know
got
what I'm
it
saying?
right here.
Man, read the damn thing. Stop popping that paper in the...
I'm saying I got the, I'm letting you know I got the results right here. I'm trying to let you know I got the results right here. And the results say that there is a...
Pop the letters off the paper.
I'm trying to send a message to you that I got the results right here.
Message, man.
Okay, well, let me say the results.
Popping that damn paper like we're in the 4th grade.
Damn, because I'm just trying to let you know right here.
Read the paper. Read the paper.
Please.
Special K.
Matt, 99.9% chance you are the father. How about
Yes.
Congratulations. Congratulations, man. I hope your relationship work out.
You and me both. We'll see where it go though. Got to rebuild that trust though, but
she can't go. She can't go back over there and get her hair fixed.
Yeah, we got to find a new hairdresser. We got to find a new hairdresser. So.
She gonna come back with her hair in a bouffant.
Right. Yeah, back of her hair mashed down. What you saying?
Hey, just the fact that you know he hit every time you see somebody with a French roll, boy, you go to church and that usher boy gonna be standing at that door with that damn French roll. You gonna be mad as hell.
You know, the church always say forgive, but
Hey, go on, forgive her. Don't let her go nowhere, dog. Just go on, take care of business, dog.
Thank y'all for confirming what I already knew.
Yeah, y'all gonna be fine. Yeah. Y'all gonna be good.
Now look, ma'am, stay away from what his name?
Tiptoe Terry.
Terry, hey, ma'am, stay away from Terry now. You can't. Are y'all still gonna be? Are you and Terry still friends? Are you not allowed to be around Terry no more?
I mean, it's not. I see him when I see him.
Hesitation.
She didn't really cheat. They was on a break.
Yeah, but she can't be around him because they done been. You know what I'm saying? She can't go hang out with him knowing that.
Okay, but he don't like women no more. See, he good.
No, you don't know that.
I thought you said he played offense and defense.
He said he don't like women no more.
I don't like men's no more.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
28 minutes after the top of the hour, it is the front page time. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Attorneys for two former Memphis police officers convicted of obstruction in the beating death of Tyre Nichols filed motions for acquittal on Friday, both arguing that the government failed to prove the charge during the federal trial. When pressed for a statement, lawyers for former officers Tadarius Bean and Justin Smith told ABC News that the motion speaks for itself. ABC News also reached out to the U.S. Department of Justice, but requests for comment were not immediately returned. In other news, two critical battleground states, Georgia and North Carolina, are kicking off early in-person voting this week, today. Between a flurry of legislative changes and the fallout from Hurricane Helene, the experience could look different for many voters heading to the polls in the coming weeks. In Georgia, voters can head to the ballot box beginning today, and in North Carolina, early in-person voting begins on Thursday. More information on the election and early voting can be found at vote.gov. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
What it do, Maria, man? Buffalo Bills hold on to beat the New York Jets last night in Monday Night Football. And yes, Aaron Rodgers is still not Aaron Rodgers. Even though he's 40 years old trying to be Tom Brady, it is what it is. Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa expected to return to play this season after suffering another concussion head injury against the Bills back September the 15th. Here's my thing. Why aren't these doctors telling Tua to retire right now? They should be telling him to retire. We all see what happened last year. We see what happened this year against the Bills on September the 15th. Man, listen, you're 26, 27 years old. You don't want to be 40, not being able to know where you are, experiencing all these concussion. I just don't get it, man. I mean,
if he walks away now, he leaves with like $90-something million.
I get it, man. You're right. I mean, I get the passion
why not?
To play this sport, but dude,
I mean, why not?
Your health is more important. Retire right now. Ain't nobody gonna think that you weak or whatever. It is what it is, man. Let's talk about it on social media. Follow me now at Rock T Holla.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the B-R-A-T.
Good morning, Briggity Tiggity Tat.
Good morning. How's everybody doing around here? I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Lauren Pisciotta, a former assistant of Kanye West, has added new claims to her suit. I'm so tired of all these lawsuits. What is this, lawsuit season? Earlier this year, she filed a civil suit against Kanye, accusing him of rape, harassment, and wrongful termination. In a recent amendment to the complaint, Piscotty said that she was tasked with transforming Yates' office into a sexual playground. She claimed that his wife, Bianca Sensory, acted as West's sex party coordinator and willingly participated in his twisted sexual fantasies. Piscotty's adjustment to the suit also included claims that West once showed her text messages between him and his wife, where he told Sensory he wanted to have sex with her mother, to which she reportedly responded, "She's married." Allegedly, West then showed his then employee a follow-up text he planned to send to Sensory that said he wanted her to watch as he engaged in sexual activities with her mom.
Ooh,
I mean, he could have been maybe joking.
That's kinky on a whole nother level.
It could have been a joke. Like, oh my God, West's legal team has denied the allegations from Piscotty. My goodness.
He seemed like he would do something like that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he might have been like, "Hey, look at this," and it could have been a possible joke. I just want to. I just want to try to give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Some of this stuff is crazy. No. It's just crazy. You just wouldn't even imagine somebody would be like, "Hey, yeah, I want to have sex with your mother." What? Like, it seemed like a joke to me. Like, ooh, somebody saying, "Ooh, your mom."
If it was somebody else, but with him, I can see him being dead serious because he just be on some weirdo
I could see somebody saying, "Ooh, Brat, your mom fine," as a joke. But not so. Oh, Lord. Okay. Anyway, I don't.
What they call those MILFs?
MILFs. Yeah. All right, so Elon Musk is being called out over his lack of originality. As previously reported, Elon Musk recently unveiled the Optimus robot over the weekend. Videos from the event quickly circulated around the internet, and many couldn't help but notice that the new robots look like the robots and vehicles featured in the 2004 film I, Robot. In fact, the movie's director, Alex Proyas, was among those who questioned the inspiration behind Elon's design, posting on X a side-by-side of the robots and vehicles from the film next to the robots and vehicles Elon recently debuted. Alex wrote, "Hey, Elon, can I have my designs back, please?" Because they do look very similar. I mean, really, real similar. Yeah. I guess, but how do you make them look more like people? I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know nothing about robots and how they're supposed to look. But I guess if it look like a body with a head and arms and legs.
Yeah. Some human beings look like robots.
Bye, Gary. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mix down with the White Stone. The time now was 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.